Howdy, my name is David Dungu, and I'm a sophomore chemical engineering major and certified academic peer mentor here at Texas A&M University. By the end of this video, you will learn strategies to become successful in your math course, which I hope you can apply. These tips help me to excel in my core math classes and also help me with my ETAM process, but these tips are applicable to higher level math courses. Let's get started. My first tip is to prepare your notes before class. All teachers post their course schedule with their syllabus. Find out what section you will be covering that day and read the section beforehand. It's beneficial to access the text and become familiar with the concepts before class. That way, you can understand it the second time you hear it. This also allows you to prepare a list of questions on any material which you can ask the professor for clarification. Make sure to check your webpage. Lecture notes are available before every class. Access these slides and ask your teacher if they aren't. You may opt to use the slides as a template for note-taking during the class. I highly suggest you print the notes and follow along with the professor. Make sure to use abbreviations, put distractions away, and use these notes as a guide. The key to good math notes is organization. Always write the title and section of the chapter you're reviewing as well as the date. This will keep your notes organized and ready for when you have to study. For formulas, make a box at the top of your notes where you can write any formula relevant to the chapter as well as a brief description of the formula. Consider using a post-it note that you can move around in your notes. Under concept and objective, write important information and the concepts of the chapter as well as the overall objective of the chapter. Write detailed steps on how to solve the problems of this chapter. Knowing the sequence before attempting problems makes them easier to solve. In math, there are many exceptions to the rule. Be sure to write exceptions and special cases that affect a normal problem. Your professor may provide many examples. For your first one, be sure to write annotations clarifying each step. On other problems, you can just write the step number every time you start a new step. Make sure to copy all examples down because they'll show up in your tests. Here's an example of what good notes can look like. Notice how it's organized, the steps are written out, and there are annotations next to the example. The better your notes are, the more you'll get out of them later. For homework help, visit the Math Learning Center. They're available through mlc.tamu.edu. They're trained math tutors to help with any of your math needs. An additional free resource is the Academic Success Center. This is a tutor hub which serves math purposes as well. Make use of them. My last few tips are to take practice tests. The beginning math courses are common, which means the same style of test has been taken many times before. Regardless, practice tests are available to you, and you should take more than one before exam day. Problems from the tests might show up on yours. Pace yourself. Don't get stuck on one problem. Mark it and come back to it. You may opt to do sections which cost more points and come back to the ones with less. But make sure to always finish the exam. Follow the methods that you practice in lecture. Find the pattern. The same methods that you practice in lecture will be on the test. And last, check your work. We all make simple mistakes sometimes, but every point counts. So go back over your work and see any silly mistakes that you made. College level math can be tricky to get the hang of. With applied time and effort, I know you can excel in your course. I hope you enjoyed these tips. If you're interested in enhancing your academic journey, scan the QR code to meet with an academic peer mentor today. Thanks for watching. Good luck!